Now, some of you may be here this morning and be like, I don't quite understand this just Jesus thing. And I'm glad you're here. So let me just take a second to try and clarify it for you. What do I mean? What does the Bible mean when it says just Jesus? So first, you got to understand that you and I have a brokenness inside of us. The Bible calls this sin. And it separates us. Our brokenness separates us from a God who loves us deeply, but in his love is also holy and cannot tolerate imperfection in his presence. And because of our brokenness, the thing we earn from our brokenness is death. It's separation from God. But because God is love and God is deep and rich in mercy and grace, he creates a path. He created a narrow path, a mechanism by which you and I could be restored to right relationship with him, to avoid the death that we deserve. And that path is narrow, Scripture says, and Scripture says it goes exclusively through the person of Jesus Christ, who lived a perfect life, who was betrayed, who was stuck on a cross, who died a sinner's death, and 3 days later, Scripture says God raised him from the dead. And his victory over death allows him to offer an exchange, a trade, a substitution. We trade in our brokenness, we trade in our sin, we trade in our inability to find favor with God, and he says, I'll take that, and in return for that, I'm gonna give you my perfection, I'm gonna give you my righteousness, I'm gonna give you my right standing before God. It's gonna be as though you never sinned. I'm going to impute my righteousness to you. And Jesus offers this as a free gift. And all we gotta do, guys, is accept it by faith. That you need him, that you're lost with him, that you believe, that you have faith that he's done what he said he did. You can't earn it by doing nice things. You can't earn it by following the law. You can't earn it by giving all of your money away, by helping old ladies across the street, although you should. Nothing. It's just Jesus. That's what the Bible means when it talks about just Jesus.